Yaskawa.
This video shows how to use DriveWizard Industrial to access and display important monitors, statuses, as well as data trending. All monitors can be viewed by clicking the monitor tree on the left pane at the parameter list. These monitors are all updated live, so if terminal S1, for example, on the drive were to close, the status listed will update accordingly. If you are looking for something a bit easier on the eyes, try throwing up some monitors on the monitor panel. Click the Startup and Diagnostics tab and select Monitor Panel. Once in the monitor panel, first select the monitors you want to view. You could also scale the gauge if you need to. Additionally, there's a few different types of displays you can select from, such as a sliding scale, a trender, or an LED type display. Once you're ready to start monitoring, click the Start icon. Monitoring is done in real time. As far as troubleshooting, it may be helpful to utilize the Status and Fault History tool. Similar to the monitors tree in the parameters list, this window will display live statuses as well as specific selectable monitors. Fault history, which is the drive's 10 most recent faults, are listed on the second tab, while fault trace monitors are conveniently listed on the next tab. Just like the monitor panel, you will need to click the Start icon to start using this tool. Be sure to use the Update button to get the latest information from the drive if you are continuously monitoring fault history or fault trace monitors. DriveWizard Industrial also features a trender. The trender can be used to monitor up to 6 monitors on a trending graph. Start by opening the trender. Select the desired monitors, and then click the Start icon. The displayed time range can be adjusted via a drop-down menu on the right side. Scaling for each monitor can also be customized. You'll need to make sure the trender is stopped before you try customizing or scaling your monitors. Check the Custom Scaling box, and then just type in the new value. The trend recorder can be set up to start when a signal level rises above or below a pre-programmed level. This is using the trigger function. The trend recorder defaults to auto triggering. When auto is selected for signal, triggering is not active. To use triggering, click on the triggering option located under the setup menu. Select the trigger signal from the drop-down box, and then enter a level in the trigger level box. Triggering on rising or falling edge can be selected with the edge triggering option. The single shot option, when checked, waits for the first trigger to occur, after which it then switches to auto triggering. Once set up, the triggering LED will blink when the triggering is active. While the trigger function is active, the trender always connects the last 2 measured data points. So what that means is if data point 1 was measured at t minus 30 seconds and data point 2 was measured at t equal to 10 seconds, during a trigger event, both points will be connected. You can also record from the trender. Be aware of the camcorder icon because this is where you're going to record. After starting the trender, you will want to remember to click the camcorder icon to start the process. The recording file is saved as a DriveWizard Industrial trender file. Trending data can also be exported into a CSV datasheet for use with Microsoft Excel. The trender is a very powerful tool. Be aware that the sampling rate, or samples per second, depends on the communication method being used between the drive and the PC. Here are the sampling rates. Notice how with Ethernet and USB connections, the sampling rate remains fixed. 150 samples per second for Ethernet and 200 samples for USB. On the other side, if we look at serial connection, we start at 50 samples per second with one monitored signal, but it's going to decrease when we add more signals.